Hello, everybody. How are you? I'm waiting for a response. I'm also grabbing my vape. Hope you all are doing well out there. Doing all right. Doing all right. Another day in that tour life, baby. I don't know. I don't know if I want to start doing all that. Remember, I used to make fun of those guys, right? You used to make fun of those guys in the oil field that would wear their t-shirts that said "about that life" and it'd have what they call them, a pump jack on it. Yeah, that was pretty dorky, wasn't it? That was pretty dorky, wasn't it? But well, here we are doing concert tours, and I'm kind of starting to feel that way myself. Isn't it weird what happens to us as we get older? I wanted to go off on a rant there, but I forgot what it was. Forgot all about it. We turn into fragile men just desperate for acceptance. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. But hey, we're having a good time out here, guys. We're having a good time. I am absolutely just completely exhausted right now. But we have made it to the venue, the next one, where we are 2 days early for the show. And then they've got 2 shows on back-to-back days. So we've got an absolute ton of downtime, and we need it. This whole crew is just absolutely worn out right now. It's funny, everybody's just walking around like zombies, just absolutely worn out. So it's certainly an exhausting way to be a trucker. That it sure is. Just all that night driving. And yesterday I had some trouble sleeping. I didn't turn up my AC high enough, and when the sun started to sit right on these trucks, it woke me up, and then I couldn't get back to sleep. That is one of the big challenges of doing entertainment trucking, is you're going to drive all night, and you're going to try to sleep during the day. And it's difficult to get this truck in the right place. I just forgot. It's not that I forgot to turn the AC up. When I went to sleep, it was the right amount of AC. But these trucks are going to sit right in the sun on a parking lot somewhere with no shade anywhere around. And you might get woke up. You might get woke up. So yesterday, I was laying in my truck, like trying to go back to sleep. And one of the guys texted me. And he said, "Hey, are you up?" And I said, "Yeah." "Hey, you up?" Yeah, it was a booty call. Just kidding. That's normally how those start, though, right? "Hey, you up?" Yeah, I was up. I was up. And he said, "I'm parked in the truck next to you. Roll down your window." Which is starting, the more I think about it, it's starting to sound more and more sexual as I talk, isn't it? Yeah, well, it wasn't. Sorry to burst your bubble, guys. Sorry to burst your bubble. But he said, "Hey, you told me that you're not really sure, like, where to go around these concerts." Because you guys know I'm a socially awkward dude. I don't understand how the world works around me when it involves, like, social activities, right? So I haven't went to any shows yet. Hold on, someone's calling me. Go ahead and get that off there. I haven't been to any shows yet because I'm like, where do I go? And they always tell me, dude, you can literally go wherever you want. You got the all-access pass. You can go wherever you want. The exception being the talent's dressing room, I would think, or their buses. I would think that would be the exception. But he's like, "Hey, you want to go in for a while? We'll walk around. We can watch some of the show." And I said, "Yeah, okay, cool." So we went in and I ate. Dinner was up. Yeah, I had a sirloin with broccoli and shrimp. Yeah, for free. Absolutely free dinner. So I fucked that up. Yeah, I got into that. It was real good. It was real good. And then we went out, and the opening band was just getting ready to start playing, and there wasn't many people inside the arena yet, so we just took someone's seat while no one was really... People were starting to filter in. And he watched the opening band with me. And he decided he would go back to the truck. He said, "Well, you can hang out if you want, or try to get some more sleep, whatever you want." And I'm like, it's only a 2-hour drive to where we're going. I'm going to watch. I'm going to stay in here and watch the show. So I ended up watching most of it. I had to bounce out at the last hour so that I could get back out to the truck and start getting ready for all that. But I watched most of it. I plan to watch the whole show a couple nights from now when they do their first show at night. Yeah, I plan to watch the first one and in its entirety. And I'll talk to my boss. I'll talk to my lead driver, because I don't know how all that works. Because when I did this yesterday, I was wearing the all access pass, of course, and the company gear. So I'm gonna ask him if I can. I just gotta check. I want to make sure that I'm safe for this, because I don't know, and you should know these things. So I'm gonna ask him when I come back up for that show. We'll be parked in our trucks by then. Can I go in, obviously with my all access pass, but without the company gear on, so that I can enjoy a beer or two while I watch the show? It's a valid question. It's a legitimate question. He can easily say no to that, and that's fine. But I'm going to check just to make sure. We're not allowed, period. If we leave the truck, we're down for a few days, and we're just gonna, hypothetically, we're gonna go out and get shit-faced drunk. We are not allowed to wear company gear when we do that, and that makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. So I'm just gonna check with him, because I'd rather watch the show, drink some beers, 2, 3, 4 of them, and enjoy it. But I'm gonna get the go-ahead on that just to make sure. And if he says no, then I'll watch the show and I'll go drink some beers afterwards, because we got downtime, baby, and we're gonna enjoy it. I get a lot of shit for enjoying beers when I'm off work. You boring fucks enjoy your not beers, okay? I'm gonna enjoy my beers when I don't have shit to do, and I'm gonna love every goddamn beer that I have. And I don't care what anyone says. Been out here busting my ass, man, driving all night. Crazy ass sleep schedule. Oh, I'm gonna have some beers if I want some damn beers. So anyways, yeah, I went out and I watched that show, most of it last night. It was fun. The place we were at did not have any loading docks, so they were loading all of us with forklifts. Took a while, and we had our trucks packed in there tight. I wish I could show you guys pictures of all this, or record stuff, while we're working on it. Obviously, couple reasons, for not doing that. So I don't, but I wish I could. But yeah, then after that, we headed over here. And once we got parked, I was the second truck here. I passed out. I was out for quite a while. I'm getting to be an old man, guys. A very, very old man. Because I cannot sleep a full, 8 hours, 8 hours without having to get up to take a piss. Can't do it. Can't be done. So that's been screwing up my sleep a lot too, because when I wake up and it's daytime and I got to take a piss, then I'm like, well, I guess I got a good 4 hours, huh? Got a good 4 hours. So that's been screwing with me a lot. A couple good things to talk about. Couple, I wouldn't say bad things, but just like it's the job. I gotta be honest with you guys, outside of the oil field years ago, this is the most exhausting job I've ever had. It's a lot of it's to do with that night driving schedule. So if you're a good night driver, you enjoy doing that, and you sleep well during the day in your truck, then this could be really good for you. I'm still trying to adjust to that. I could always sleep really good during the day on docks when I was running freight, but for some reason here, I have not figured that out. I can't sleep as well during the day. So it's been very exhausting trying to get that worked out, but I'm looking forward to these. There should be motel rooms tonight. There was a little confusion about what's going on. We've got 12 trucks on this tour. I thought it was 9 for some reason, but we've got 12. So they're planning to get 6 rooms is what I heard, with 2 beds in each. It's not the worst thing ever. I'd rather have a room by myself, but it's not like going into an over-the-road trucking orientation where you've never met a person before. And they used to, I don't know if they still do with some trucking companies, put you in a room with another person that you've never met in your life, and you don't know how crazy they might be. I know how crazy these people are that I'm with right now. So it's not the worst thing ever, but I think the lead driver's on his way to pick up the minivan the company rented for us to get over there and get around for the next couple days. So they do take care of you. Obviously, it's not like the perfect scenario where you got your own room and all that, but it'll be nice to get out of the truck. I mean, I'm gonna drink beer. I am. We're not in the truck. We've got 2 days off. We've got like a total of 4 days off, but we'd have a little break in there where we need to load in, and then 2 days later or whatever it is, because it's night schedule, it screws me up, then we load out. So we've got a fucking nice break. Oh God, we need it. God, we need it. So very, very exhausting job. Very exhausting. But guys, I have good fucking news. I have amazing news. I'm gonna vape first before I tell you my amazing news, okay? It's gonna blow your mind. Are y'all sitting down? I'm starting to be accepted by the group. How about it? They're starting to like me. They're starting to be my friend. Everybody's got my phone number now, and I unfortunately passed out early yesterday because, you know, I was exhausted from the night before. But I woke up and I had like 2 text messages. Hey, bro, what are you doing? You want to go grab a drink or something? Unfortunately, I was already passed out, and that really sucked. But it was super cool. I take so long to come out of my shell, you know, when I'm around new people. But once I start getting used to seeing those same people every day, then I'm this guy Trucks, basically, from YouTube. And I can bullshit with them and tell jokes. And we're slowly getting there, guys. We're slowly getting there. I know for a lot of you well-adjusted, normal people out there, this sounds stupid. I'm not. Obviously, I'm not going to go like super crazy with this, but like a whole lot of things in our childhood shapes us as the people we are, right? I'm not going to be like, it was very traumatic for me, guys, and you need to listen to me. We all have our shit in our history, right? But a lot of those things shape your mind and your worldview when you're very young, and that's kind of where I started to go as I got older and into my early adult years, if any of that makes sense. And then in my early adult years, I was like more of like a computer nerd, like sit in the bedroom all day chatting in IRC chat rooms and thinking I was a hacker and weird shit like that. And it really fucked up my social skills, is the point I'm trying to make, to the point that I really don't have any until I get to like know people. I don't understand how to just meet someone and strike up a conversation. So we've been out here a couple weeks working together now, and slowly I'm winning them over, baby. I'm winning them over, and that's nice. It's nice. Eventually this tour ends. I'll be working with different people. I'm sure I'll work with some of the same people, so I won't be the new guy anymore, right? And it's finally starting to work out, and it's starting to get to be a lot more fun for me, is the point. Because coming into this right off the bat, I was enjoying the job, and it was cool to see a different side of trucking I've never seen before. But everything outside of that, the social aspect of it, I was not enjoying. Even a little bit. I would just go to my truck when the day was done. I would go to bed. Nobody would ask me if I wanted to do anything. I wouldn't ask anybody if they wanted to do anything. And it just wasn't great. I wasn't really having a good time with all that. So we have plans tomorrow. And actually, I think those plans might be because one of the guys asked me what I was going to do. There is a casino about a mile and a half from where our trucks are parked. And he's like, hey, what are you going to do? I said, well, I'm going to do some boring shit. Laundry. That's got to be done. This bag is packed full. I said, I need to get a haircut. I'm still thinking I'll keep the top here, right? But we got to get this all shaved off. It's got to go. It's got to go. It's summertime. We got to get rid of that. I'm still thinking I'll keep this, though. What do you guys think? Should I cut this short again? Yeah, we're men, we're talking about hairstyles, but that's okay. Men are allowed to be pretty too, guys. We're allowed to look good too. And when you look good, you feel good. So I don't know if I keep growing that out or if I cut that short like I used to have it. But it used to be like a pompadour, I guess. There was the nice line shaved in. Yeah, we're still talking about hair. What the fuck, okay? Enjoy the goddamn video. Fuck. But I'm not going to get that put back in because it was just a line here, and then this side was kind of like blended in or whatever. But last time I was home, I had my wife just buzz it evenly around the edges. So you guys tell me, I guess. By the time you watch this video, I might already have it done though. But I'm thinking I'll just shave that off. Laundry, haircut, a fucking shower, clean clothes on my body, on my fat ugly body, and then after that I'm free. I don't have anything else responsible to do. So I told him there's this casino this close to us. I don't know what all is in there. I do know they have table games. I said if they got a blackjack table, I'll play that. But if they've got electronic blackjack, I'm probably going to live there for 2 days and just play that. So he called me this morning right before we all passed out, and he said tomorrow 10 a.m. we're all headed over to that casino. And I was like, are you how cool is this? One guy asked me what I want to do. He rallies the troops. He says we're all going then. We're all going. Fuck yeah. I'm making friends, guys. How cute is that? I'm making friends. Oh, fuck. Who would have thought that I would ever make friends? I always kind of like make that maybe a bigger deal than I should here on these videos. I can make a video. I can stand here and have a conversation into a camera all day, you know? And what it is, in a face-to-face conversation, the anxiety exists in real time. Right? Like, oh God, what do I say? This guy's going to respond to me right away. On a YouTube video, I normally get these out at night. Like a lot of times now, these videos are scheduled to go out when I'm still sleeping. And it's not until the next day that I have to deal with the anxiety of the shithead comments or the video responses to what I had to say and all that, because all of those things happen, right? And then I deal with that anxiety. So I guess it's easier when future me has to deal with it than like dealing with it in real time, and that's the difference. But I can stand here and do this. But I just struggle to talk to people, and I hope that gets better. I really feel like it will. I really feel like it will, because obviously I'm around a lot of like music industry people, which is pretty interesting. I'm literally feet away from famous people sometimes, which is really interesting. And the point of that is I'm starting to realize that people are just people. Like, I know I should have known that, but I've isolated myself for most of my life. Like, I haven't really done anything with people, and they're just, everybody's just normal people. So I'm starting to get like more and more comfortable just from doing this around what might be considered high profile people, and that's pretty cool. There was something else I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, the biggest part of this video, this is crazy. I think for the first time since I've been a trucker, I promise you guys nothing. I can't promise anything. I don't know what the future holds for me, because I'm so irrational sometimes that I just jump off and go do something else, right? But really, for the first time in all of my trucking career, I really, really, truly believe that this is something that I want to do. You know, when you mix in all the pros and everything, I'd say as far as pay goes, I'm nowhere near where I could be if I do this for a little while, obviously. I'm just coming in. I'm just starting, right? So the pay's not the best. But then when you start mixing in everything else that goes along with it, then the pay starts to make a whole lot more. It's not bad pay, guys. Don't get me wrong. It's just there's room for much more, is what I'm saying. There's room for 30 to 50,000 more per year. Seriously. Let's go 20 to 50. Let's go 20 to 50, because that 30 sounds like a lot. 20 to 50,000 more per year once you start to know some people, once you start to advance in this. And that's really cool. You know, the free meals, I hardly ever pay for anything out here. I will today, and I will tomorrow. So for the next 2 days, I'm kind of on my own to feed myself. I don't know. The company might pay for something, might pay for dinner tonight. I don't know. I'm not going to count on it. But for the next 2 days, I got to feed myself. But when you compare the pay to what I was doing the last job over the road hauling freight, I'd say the pay is very comparable to if I was to crank out like a 3,000 mile week. It's about the same, right? But I'm paying for literally nothing, or almost nothing. Almost nothing out here. I just got a text from one of the guys. Hey, you up yet? I have friends. I have friends. How cool is that? But I am thinking about like the future now, and what it will be like, and what bands will I be touring with, and what places will I see? And I hope this never gets fucking boring. I want to collect all my all access passes, and they're giving me shirts. I'm collecting so many like souvenir type of shirts. I have a shirt with our company logo on the front and the band name on the back. It's just 3 of those shirts. They're only good for this tour, I would think. I don't think you want to wear, you know, a band's name at another band's tour. I got 3 of those. I got a shirt from one of the local venues we went to. I'm not going to show you guys. Actually, I don't even know where I put it. But I'm getting like so many like souvenirs, let's say, for all the stuff out here. And I just can't wait. Honestly, this is going to sound stupid coming from me, but I'm looking forward to potentially looking back on a 20-year career and how many all access passes will I have? I mean, how many tours do you do in a year? You could do maybe just one. Maybe you just do one. Maybe you do 3 or 4 of them. But after that long of a career, you'd have all of those just like, I mean, those would be cool things to hand off to generations. You know, all the t-shirts, all the weird things they give us. And to me, that's exciting. So I guess that's all I got to say in this video. That's it. It's getting better, but it's still very exhausting, but I'm making friends. And for the first time in my whole 10-year trucking career, I'm actually looking at this going, shit, I think I could do this for a while. I think I could do this for a while. And hey, you know what? When I say that, I normally am onto something, because I told my wife that years ago, and I told my girlfriend that a few years ago too. So when I say I think maybe I could do this for a while, sometimes that works out for me, fellas. Sometimes that works out. So I'm gonna have bad days. I'm gonna bitch. I'm gonna get on here and be real upset. But my wife told me that too. She said, you know what? I think that too. Because when the lead driver got on your ass, she said, you didn't even mention quitting that job. You mentioned you were pissed off, but you didn't say a word about quitting that job. So, hey, there we go, baby. Let's make the best of this shit. See what we get into. Talk to you guys soon.